Okay, so what a mess this looks to be. But today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the loom for the resolve controller. Now, as you can see, I have a massive bunch of wires coming out of it, which are all labelled. I have 30 metres of loom. I have an absolute ton of heat shrink. Some wire strippers, some solder, my dymo labeler, soldering iron, heat shrink gun, a pair of scissors. From here, we're going to build the loom. Now, two other tools I neglected to mention that you'll need for this is a loom map. So here I've listed every output that is on the resolve controller, where it goes. So I've defined a loom as dash, relays, etc. So I'll have a relay box where stuff will go, like my reverse lights. It will go to the engine bay, trigger a relay, which will then send it down the factory wiring loom and turn on the reverse lights. Same for the brakes and stuff like that. The motor, what else have we got? Yeah, and the motor relay, which will take in my PDM and all my other stuff, which will go on a motor loom. On the back, I've gone down to the car with a piece of string and measured out from where I'm going to mount the resolve controller and to where the wires all need to end up going. So to work that out, I need a tape measure, and I'll then basically just run out lengths of wire. So my dash loom, it's got a lot of wires, I need 5 1 metre lengths. For my relay, I need 2 3 metre lengths. For my motor, I need 3 2 metre lengths. And for my BMS, I need 2 3 metre lengths. So it's all pretty simple. I'll throw that up on the screen so you can see how that goes. Now, to start with, I'm going to turn my soldering iron on. This is a nice little daisy chain extension cord. Can't remember where I got it from, but it comes in really useful. Now, you'll notice with my controller here, I've made up a bracket. The controller factory mounts with only 2 mounts. Now, if I need to screw this into any plastic trims, it's dispersing all the mass of this, which weighs about 1.5 kilos, across just 2 bolts. So if I'm mounting into plastic, that won't work. So I've 3D printed this, which means I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 bolts, and then I screw this into here, and boom, I've got 12 mounts on this side to disperse the weight of the 2 on this side. So that helps me stop this from tearing free in the event of an accident or just hitting bumps in general driving. So yeah. Anyways, if you want a good set of cutters, I recommend this style because it allows you to strip your wires up here, cut your wires and crimp terminals on. Now, the other thing you'll need is the set of scissors. I think I mentioned this before. Just cut your heat shrink. Don't use your good scissors. My wife is a seamstress and she sews. Men who have wives that sew, please, please, please do not steal your wife's crafting scissors. I am lucky that I still have all my fingers and toes and I'm breathing, because normally when you touch craft scissors and cut stuff that's not fabric, wives have a tendency to murder husbands. So yeah, word of advice. Anyways, time lapse. So this is going to be like a 10-15 minute video already. I don't know how much I'll cut out in editing, but down at my ends I have BMS1, BMS2, T1, D1, which is throttle, T2, throttle 2, dash 1, throttle 1, where are we? Motor 2, motor 1, and then trans moved. Relay 1, relay 2, and that's the other ends. So yeah, I have all my wires which will go into my resolve controller. So all this will now be broken up, but that will be probably another video. I may not actually make another video because I'm pretty sure there is about 10 billion tutorials on YouTube as to how to actually solder. I don't think I need to add to another one, but this is kind of how I've built my loom. Is I've color coded every bundle. This heat shrink was supposed to shrink more than that, but it obviously hasn't. So that slides, but at least I still know where my bundles are. So yeah, and I can separate everything into multiple bundles. So yeah, I've still got my 4 separate looms. The only one that's odd is this one. That is for my gear selection and my dashboard, because the resolve controller will be mounted pretty much that far away. So those ones don't actually need to go very far. All the rest need to go a substantial distance through the car. So yeah, that's basically my loom. I'll probably go along here and bundle these all up a little bit more, but I didn't want to make the video any longer than it needed to be. So if you liked this video on how I've paired all the wires, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and if I've done something completely ridiculous, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Cheers guys.